Hello, everyone. This is Ahmed Abu Jamous, and I just had an interview with my researcher. And while I was interviewing her, I found a couple of lessons that she kind of taught me about research that could apply not only to people who are focused on literacy like myself, but to people who are focused on other things, or researching other things. One of what I learned is that if we're going into the field of research, we're going to have to plan to read a lot. Um, and like, it's not just like you're going to read stuff that has to do with your topic, but stuff that argues against your thesis or stuff from your articles, like the sources of your articles, like for more information. And while you're reading that, you're going to have to read with a with a critical mind, like meaning to think about both sides of the argument, the real world applications of what you're reading, the people involved in the research of what you're reading, how the research was conducted in that reading, the implications of the research in that reading, and how it all fits together with your research. And while you're reading, you can't just choose one particular author to study your entire career as a researcher. You have to branch out and be more well-rounded when it comes to who you want to study and research, so you can have more information and a more of an open mind when you go into other aspects of research. And the second thing I learned is that some projects take a lot of time, so you're going to have to be very, very motivated in what you're doing. Like, my researcher told me that when I asked her what the goals were for her future project, she told me that she's gonna only gonna expand on her current projects because they've been going on for years. Because she's doing education, which is kind of something that evolves regularly, so she's has to make update her research to fit that topic. And I'm not sure if this is going to apply to everybody who's doing research, but like, this is something to keep in mind. Like, if you're going to have a research project, make it so like you're very passionate and motivated into it, because it may take a long time and you want to make sure you're doing your best work for that. Because if you're doing something you're not going to be interested in and it's going to take this much time, it's not going to turn out well. So that's what I'd suggest, and that's what she told me as well. So thank you for listening. I don't know what else to say, but thank you for listening.